Knock, knock. Hi, guys. I'm Dr. Abby Waldman. I'm a dermatologist at Brigham and Women's Hospital in Boston. And today we're talking about how to get glowing glass skin. And I'm going to share with you 3 secrets to get glowing glass skin in less than 12 hours. So most of skincare is like exercise and diet, where it's an everyday thing. You need to be consistent. You need to be persistent. But when you have some next day event where you want that really glowing skin, there actually are some fast, easy solutions that you can use to get glowing, radiant, glazed donut skin overnight. So you have your big event the next day. So the first tip actually begins the night before that event. And what you want to do that night with your normal skincare routine is to exfoliate. And you want to use a chemical exfoliant. Most commonly used ones are AHA, BHA. I personally prefer glycolic acid. And the 2 products I use are either Lion Pose Unspotted 4X from Sephora, and I really like the Ordinary Glycolic Acid 7%. You never use them together, one or the other. And the way you want to use it is if you wash your face, and then you're either going to put on your serum that contains a glycolic acid, or on a cotton pad, you're going to take your glycolic acid, spread it on, and then apply all over. You apply your forehead, your cheeks, around your mouth, around your nose, and even on your neck. I'm not gonna do it right now because it's just gonna take all my makeup off. And then you're not gonna put on, if you're using a retinol or a retinoid typically, you're not gonna put that on that night that you do this, because otherwise you might wake up with pretty irritated skin, which you do not want. So you're gonna skip the retinoid or retinol, and you're gonna put on a good moisturizer. It can be sort of your basic moisturizer that you use. If you're into slugging, which is when you put Vaseline or Aquaphor on your face, you can do that. But something really to lock in that moisture. So what that exfoliant is gonna do is it's gonna remove some of the dull, dead cells that are on your skin typically. Now you wanna make sure you don't do this a few days in a row, right? So if you have an event tomorrow, you don't wanna exfoliate like 3 days before, 2 days before, and the night before. Because then what you're gonna find is you're gonna exfoliate too much skin and get sort of raw red skin, irritated skin. So you wanna do this just the night before. And when you wake up, your skin is gonna have like a little glow to it. You know, it's just gonna have that shiny glow. You can see I don't have any Botox in right now. So a lot of the glow you see is actually just from exfoliating the night before. Now I do use a retinoid every night, generally, aside from those nights that I exfoliate. So that really sets your skin up for success. I use a prescription tretinoin, and that is gonna make your skin tone more even and generally set your skin up for success. But that is not overnight. You're not gonna get overnight success with using a retinoid. That's months and months. In fact, I advise not to start a retinoid too soon before an event, because often it can actually make your skin flare, make it irritated at first. And so that's something, if you're looking to clear your skin and get really glowing skin, that's something you wanna start, 3 to 6 months before an event, not close up to an event. So now this might be enough, but if let's say you're posting on Instagram or social media and you really want that Hailey Bieber look skin, there are 2 things that you can do that will give you sort of an immediate glow. So one thing is Snail mucin. It's an essence. You put 2 pumps. It is what it says it is, Snail mucin. And you're gonna apply all over. And that's just gonna give you that really, and you can just pat it in. And that's really gonna give you that really glowing, damp skin look. It reflects light, so it's gonna look even more glowing the more light you have around. So like, especially if you're outside or if you're doing social media and you have light set up, a ring light, often people will use a similar essence in order to get that really glowing glazed donut look. And so what if you're really looking for like a really glowing look? You wanna like just show that your skin is like glass, it's like see-through. And so just again, using the optics of having the light bounce off your face, if you apply like an oil or Vaseline, Aquaphor, all of those things, especially when you get out in the light, are gonna reflect and give you that like glass skin look. So I like this face oil, Naked and Thriving Prevent face oil, because it smells good. And you apply a few drops. And again, just kind of pat all over. On my lips. Now we're really getting some glazed donut look. And so same thing, if you don't want to go out and get An oil, you can just use Vaseline, Aquaphor, all those things are gonna give you that really like glowing look, which you might not necessarily like want on your wedding day to be this shiny, but depending on the scenario, you might be looking for that. I'll include all the links to these products on my Shop My page so that you can easily find them. And if you have some hack, some tip that's really worked for you to get that glowing glass skin look, please leave in the comments so everyone can benefit. I'm Dr. Abby Waldman. Be well.